Let's talk about a couple other things. By the way, we're inside the Honda stage at our iHeartRadio Theater, so thank you. We're live on this Honda stage. It's live on the Honda stage of the iHeart Theater. Okay, so let's talk about you being a New Yorker, because I feel like that we don't talk about that enough. I'm from Brooklyn originally.
Same.
You're, yeah.
Born in Brooklyn, but raised in Staten Island. I'm Staten Island.
That's the thing. Now I asked this with a lot of people that...
I said Staten Island. He's like, Staten Island. I got you, Staten Island, fine.
It's like school today with BB.
I was just threatened from the crowd. What kind of crowd is this? whose fans are these?
They're sassy like you. They're sassy
My
like you.
My fans are so crazy. I love you, though.
And, okay, so let's talk about that, too. Let's talk about your fans.
Yes.
And when you do come back home and you get
My
to
fans
talk...
are better than yours.
Why are your fans better?
Because they're just amazing. I mean, listen.
Let's talk about a couple moments, maybe, with some fans, maybe, if you want to share some of those, too.
So many. So many amazing moments with my fans. But just overall, my fans are so... They just fight for me, and I love that. And, you know, they, like, I don't know, they're just fighters, and I love it. And they've gone through stuff, and I know a lot of their stories, and that just, I don't know, I just think they're incredible human beings, and I think that they're just bad bitches, and sorry if I think that's a bleep that probably, but I just love my fans, I don't know.
Do you ever sit back, maybe at night or when you have like time on tour or anything like that, and start seeing tweets? Not just
Of course,
tweets,
are you kidding me?
Not just tweets like for you, but like when maybe if someone sometimes says negative things, unfortunately that's a thing that people do. That's if you're not a superstar. But you see, and then you see your fans, you don't even have to say anything.
Oh no, they will attack. I don't like it though, because I love hate. I mean, I don't love hate. I mean, actually.
No. We see what you're saying.
Sometimes, you know.
But people need to be put in their place sometimes when it comes to being mean.
Listen, the thing, okay, so, yeah, you know, well, I like when you guys do, like, fight for me, but I don't want you to always fight where it becomes, like, mean. You know what I mean? I don't want you, like, hurting other people. But, like, when somebody says I look fat or something like that, oh.
Well, that's the thing, too, and I think that's what a lot of people look up to, not just obviously for your music, but you are a power and a force when it comes to just women in general. And that's just, no, that's
yeah.
And you have a voice. I mean, you have a voice for that.
If you say I look fat, my ass will be like, whoop, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, did my ass just hit you in the face?
But that's the thing, you have a voice, and how do I follow up to the ass thing you just, like, I honestly... So, but that's the thing. You have a force, and it's to be reckoned with because you have your fans that have your back. You have your own back. I mean, when I see your Instagram and I see your tweets, stuff like that, you can't deny sometimes people can disagree with what you say, maybe, but the power behind you and the fact that you're so confident about things, I think, shows other women, especially, that confidence doesn't need to be from BB Rexa. It could be from anybody.
Like, it's hard because like. When a girl is confident and like knows what she wants, she's immediately like cocky or a bitch or like, sorry if you have to bleep that out, but it's the truth. And I think that and there's nothing wrong with the guys. The guys are awesome. I love my fans. But I feel like a lot of times when we act like soft, it's like, oh, that's perfect what she should be. But when she's like, blah, 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 you know, it's like, oh, she's like all my face. I don't like that. I like female empowerment and I like strong women. So.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. And I think men can take a note sometimes, too. And it's coming from a guy, sometimes we could take a note.
Yeah, where's your wife at?
She's oh, trust me, she checks me. It's all right. And that's okay. That's okay if she does that.
She's in the back. She's like,
But that's the thing, is that you have a voice, and when you say things, people are obviously going to listen. But when you say the things you say, it always seems like the right things. Because
not always.
Well, okay, maybe not the way we say things always the right things, but when you talk about empowerment and when you have your moments talking about things like that, I think a lot of people can learn from that, including the men. That was my point.
Yes. So take notes.
Yeah, exactly. Just keep on going with the notes. All right, let's also talk more about, because before you were talking about the whole Shawn Mendes thing on the iHeartRadio Jingle Ball tour,
yep.
But
yes.
When you're walking the halls in the back, do you have other artists that maybe don't know, that never, people know who you are, other artists, you know, brethren. But the thing is, do they come up to you saying, yo, BB, I'm a fan of you? Like, is there any of those moments that really stood out to you? Did Shawn Mendes come to you and tell you, because I'm gonna see him on Friday?
No, what do you mean? I went up to him. What do you mean?
No, I know, but I'm saying, is there other artists?
Like, it happens all the time. That's how collaborations happen. Like, that's where that's where I met Quavo like that. At the VMAs like 2 years ago.
Oh.
So like, you know, or That's how I met Diplo. And like that happens all the time. So, you know, usually bump into each other.
Yeah, because I feel like people put you guys on a pedestal, meaning artists on a pedestal, and like, oh, they must do this and do that together. Like, it's not always about hanging out, but meeting and having those song collaborations and writing collaborations can literally just come about backstage at a show or just
absolutely.
at a party or anything else.
That's like the best. That's the best way because sometimes it'll be like through emails and management, and that's like, I mean, I've done that before. It's great. Like, but the best way is when it happens organically, and it's not like a record label, it's another record label putting one person on the song and this person on the song to make a hit. I like when it's like organic, but there's nothing wrong with that, though. By the way, I don't mind that, but I like organic stuff.
All right.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more videos from your favorite artist. And while you're here, check out these other videos.